Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster, and this is episode 4 of our hardcore playthrough here on Astroneer. Now, in the last episode, we did go to Glacio, we got some hematite, and we also got a ton of bites. Now, another thing that I would really love to do is get the rest of our base finished. We need a atmospheric condenser, as well as a chemistry lab. Now, these aren't necessarily cheap. It's going to cost me a good 4,000 bytes for both of them, but the real kicker here is for the chemistry lab, I need tungsten. And tungsten, I need to go to Solo to get tungsten. So we're going to have to take another trip here on the rocket, but first I do want to get some more platforms built and kind of my base extended so I can actually have room for these new additions. First up though, I do want to smelt this titanium that I got. And then I also do need some resin so I can actually build these said platforms. So I'm actually going to use my soil centrifuge here for the resin, so that'll get us 4 resin, and that should be enough with the resin I have on my backpack here to actually get us the 6 resin we need for 2 more platforms. But again, as you can see here, we're completely out of power, and power is going to be a big trouble in this playthrough, and so we're actually going to need to get some battery towers at some point, and that's actually why I got these titanium, because what I want to do is I want to build a medium storage silo and completely fill it up with batteries. Now, this is probably not going to happen this episode just because medium storage silos 3,000 bytes, batteries another few hundred bytes, and so because of that it's going to take a lot of bytes as well as a lot of time to go down and get that much zinc, and so because of that that'll probably happen in a later episode. But right now we just kind of want to get our base started and expanded, but like I said, with no power it's going to take a little while. But while that is kind of doing its thing, I'm going to take the gravity globe out and we're going to get some resin. And we have plenty of resin here, so we're going to go ahead and head back to our base. And now we're actually not going to wait for our soil centrifuge to finish. We're just going to use the resin we got on our back now, and we're going to print some large platform Bs. So we got our first platform done. We'll go ahead and get this all set up right about here. And now we do need to get our second platform started. And there is the second platform done, so this is a good start to our base. I do need to kind of extend my ground here a little bit. But there we go, we got a spot here for our atmospheric condenser and for our chemistry lab, but like I said, we still actually have to go out and get the resources for a chemistry lab, but I think we should have everything we need for an atmospheric condenser, plastic. No, we actually need a chemistry lab for that. So our next step is going to have to be going to Solo to get some tungsten, and so we actually need to get a whole nother, I guess, rocket ready to go. So we need to get a new thruster to start, which means we need some aluminum. We are all out of aluminum, so right now I think our first step should be going into the caves to get some more aluminum. And here we did find some aluminum, not too far from our like little hole down, so we're going to get as much aluminum as we can. And there we go, we got plenty of aluminum from that. I believe there is even more aluminum right over here, so we're doing pretty good right now, aluminum wise. Let's go get all of this smelted. So we can start throwing this on the smelter. And then the next resource we're going to need is some ammonium, so I think we are going to have to hop into our gravity globe and try to go find some ammonium real quick. Ooh, there is a little crashed shuttle here, so we can kind of see what's in here. Oh, it's right on top of ammonium deposit too. Yeah, look at that. That could not have worked out better. Ooh, okay. So it did give us some zinc as well as a solid fuel thruster, so that'll be pretty useful. And it did even give us a little platform here that we can fill up with ammonium. Alrighty, so we did fill up this thing, and we're actually going to have to juggle these back since I can't really put any storage on my gravity globe. We're just gonna have to kind of run back with them both like this. Alrighty, so now that we got our aluminum and ammonium, we can go ahead and build another thruster. So I will throw this on here, and let's get another one printed. And we can go ahead and get this put on our shuttle. Next thing we're gonna do is we're going to get another medium storage printed. And so then we're actually going to fill up this medium storage with stuff we want to bring with us to DeSolo. So obviously I think what I'm going to need is stuff like an oxygenator and a small platform, a printer, stuff like that. So first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to take our gravity globe and we're going to go get some more clay so we can build an oxygenator. Alrighty, so we got our ceramic and our aluminum. Let's make another oxygenator. Ooh, so one thing about DeSolo though is that the ground there is a lot tougher. So I think I'm gonna need a drill mod. It's only 1,000 bytes and it only takes ceramic. So I'm gonna make a drill mod real quick while I'm here. Alrighty, I think we're all ready to go. Let's head to DeSolo. Okay, I'm gonna land right here. It's pretty close to the gateway, so I figure it's not a bad place to land. I probably lied. This looks like a pretty bad place to land. Ooh, but it's connected to a cave? I take it back. I like this. This is cool. So let's get this out and let's do our full base building process here. That's what I forgot. I forgot my generator. Well, obviously, first thing we can do, we can get our oxygenator out here. And then we are going to need a small printer. And we're going to have to build a generator now because, again, I'm stupid and forgot to bring one with me. So we'll get a generator. Now we don't have any organic to power the generator, so we're gonna actually have to go out and look for some organic. There's a little bit like up around here. Oh, that worked surprisingly well. That was surprisingly quick. Well, we got our organic. Let's power this thing and let's make our medium platform A. And so now we can get our medium printer printed as well. There we go, easy peasy. And then the last thing we need to do is get some resin because we are one resin short. But there's plenty of resin just chilling right here. Now one thing in DeSolo you have to be very careful for are these little pink and red plants. If you walk near them, they'll spike you like a porcupine and it'll kill you instantly. So you gotta stay really far away from those, especially in hardcore mode, because if you get poked by one of those, you're dead and your playthrough is over. But now we do have enough resin here to print a medium platform. Or I guess a large platform B. I don't know why I called it a medium platform. And so there we go. We got our platform set up here. Now we're going to kind of tether down to the caves and hopefully find some tungsten. And this is by far one of the coolest cave entrances I've seen in a long time. Ooh, and there is some tungsten over here. So let's go and collect it. Alrighty, there we go. We got our platform full enough. Let's head back. And here we go. Let's go ahead and place that on there. And, I mean, theoretically right now we could probably go ahead and head back. There's no real other reason I need to be on DeSolo right now. So let's go ahead and head back to base. And there we go. We got our wolframite. Let's go ahead and throw this on the smelter. And another thing we're definitely running into is just storage problems in general. I've pretty much already filled up this thing full of resources, and it'll be a lot more full once I get some of this other stuff smelted, but yeah, I do need to get a little bit more storage. But now we can unlock the chemistry lab and atmospheric condenser, so it's ceramic, glass, and tungsten, not too hard. As far as glass goes, we have quartz, which we can throw on the smelter. As far as tungsten goes, we just got some tungsten, pretty easy. And then ceramic, we have right here. So there is first up our chemistry lab. We can get that opened up here. No problem. And then the next thing that we need is the atmospheric condenser, which is plastic, glass, and iron. So as far as glass goes, again, we have some quartz right here. So we got our glass right here. Next up, we're going to need some iron. Easy peasy, we already have iron smelted. Then we're going to need plastic, which is actually made in the chemistry lab. Plastic is just carbon and compound. I've already got some compound in my bag, and carbon, pretty easy, we've already got some smelted right there. Let's go ahead and make our plastic. And there we go, we got our plastic as well. Let's make... Alrighty, we got our atmospheric condenser done. Let's go ahead and throw this right on here. So there we go. That is probably going to do it for this episode of Astroneer, but we now do officially have a chemistry lab and an atmospheric condenser. So if you guys did enjoy, the like button, subscribe. We got a lot of big plans for next episode. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.